Hey guys, welcome to Amanda's Alternatives. I got my coffee and everything is okay now. So today I'm going to be making a very simple recipe, which is banana bread. Who doesn't love banana bread? So this is one of my special and unique recipes as I made it my own. I have made so many banana bread recipes and I have actually put together my own favorite unique banana bread recipe. So what's special about my banana bread is that I have increased the amount of bananas from an average recipe, and I have significantly reduced the amount of sugar that is used in the recipe as well. I also like to use brown sugar rather than white sugar. I know that there are a lot of recipes that do use both white and brown sugars. However, I just stick to using brown sugar, and I only use about a quarter cup, if that, because I like the natural sugars from the bananas to be the natural sweetness in my banana bread rather than having to increase the amount of sugar to make it sweeter. Another thing that I do differently with my recipe for my banana bread is that I don't sift the flour and sugar, as I've noticed that in a lot of recipes people do sift the flour and the dry ingredients. However, I don't do that. I don't have the patience to do that, and I don't have a really good sifter, to be quite honest with you. So I just throw in my ingredients and that's it. I just keep it simple, and I think that's what makes it special. So I'm going to enjoy my coffee and then we're going to get started. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start off with a nice medium-sized bowl. Add a half a cup of melted butter, a quarter cup of brown sugar. And you want to make sure that you stir it all in and make sure that it's all well combined. You can feel free to add more sugar. However, I like to reduce the amount. A lot of banana bread recipes do come with the salt ingredient. However, I omit all salt ingredients. I just don't feel that it is necessary. You can use salted butter to replace that extra salt. And then you want to add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And next, you have 2 eggs. If you do not know how to mix your egg, you just take a fork and you just kind of go in a repetitive motion like this, but very fast. And it kind of loosens it up, so that way it's not as thick from the egg white. And just like so. And then here's your mashed banana. Always mash it. I just find it a lot easier to mash it in advance. You don't have to deal with mashing it when it's all combined with your ingredients. Also, I use 5 bananas. A lot of recipes only use 3 to 4 or even just 2. However, I just like to increase that amount. It increases that flavor of banana. Add in your egg. You want to add in your banana. You just mix it all up. Once your mixture is well combined, you want to just take that and put it aside. Then you're going to take another empty bowl and you're going to add in 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon or even a full teaspoon of cinnamon. And if you like, you can add a lot more too. Some people even put a tablespoon or even 2 tablespoons. It all depends on how much cinnamon you would like in your mixture. This is the part where you can also add in a teaspoon of salt if you like. However, I omit the salt. And now you just want to combine this in. The key part to banana bread is you always want to add your dry mix to your wet mix. So I just slowly add that in. Start with that, work it in. So you just continue mixing, adding a little bit more. I have read that some recipes say that you can overmix it. Maybe that's possible. However, I don't know what that would be like. I may have overmixed in the past and I did not find a difference in the taste. Okay, now when it's all well combined, this is the part where you add in chopped up walnuts, any slices of bananas. Some people even put in protein powder or any other kind of nuts, and that is okay too. Okay, so next you want to figure out what you're going to bake it in. So you can either do a regular large loaf. You can just use regular baking pans, muffin pans. I have mini loaf pans because I enjoy making them small enough so that way I can gift them to friends and family. What I would recommend is cutting up parchment paper that is just small enough that fits the bottom of your pan, whatever you are using. It just helps with the non-stick. And then you want to spray it. Make sure that it's sprayed all well on the sides or the bottom. You can even use butter. If you take a little bit of butter on your hands and you just rub it along the side and the bottom, that is also effective as well. Okay, so now it's in the loaf pans. So next you want to set your oven to 350. So while you're waiting for the oven to preheat, this is a perfect time to grab another cup of coffee. Okay, so now that the oven has preheated, we're going to put the banana bread loaves into the oven for 25 minutes. Keep in mind that every oven is different, and depending on what baking pan you use, it all depends on how long it may take to cook. With the oven and the baking pans that I use, my banana bread takes approximately 20-25 minutes. So I'm just going to set a timer for that. So I'm going to set my timer to 25 minutes. And now it's time for the waiting game. I think I'll just enjoy my coffee in the meantime. And so there you have it, guys. Mine took approximately 26 minutes to cook. But they're all done. Make sure you do the toothpick test and ensure that it is actually ready. This is going to go so good with my coffee, you guys. So there you have it, my fun and simple banana bread recipe. Be sure you like and subscribe to this channel, and also check out my Instagram account at Amanda's Alternatives. Thank you guys for joining me, and I look forward to cooking and baking with you next time.